Gachiakuta is trash. But not for real though. This anime is about literal garbage. Imagine telling somebody, yeah, you should watch this new anime. It's about trash. Yeah, they'd probably look at you like you're nuts. But nah, hear me out though. This ain't just any type of trash. This is peak trash. The only show that makes you watch the main character cannonball into a dumpster and call it cinema. Gachiakuta is dropping it on everyone's soul except for mine, obviously. It's already cooking harder than half of the industry. Studio Bones really said, what if trash, but make it cinema? And that's exactly what they did. So boom, the world of Gachiakuta is built around this giant floating city called the Sphere, but it's split right down the middle. One side is a shiny, spotless, full of clean, wasteful, rich assholes who toss stuff out the second it gets a little scratch. Then there's the other side, straight slums, filthy, broken down, where nobody has clean drip, but yet for some odd reason, these little niggas got the audacity to think they're still better than someone.
Is that filthy, broke-ass, trash-munching monkey, Rudo?
Like, bro's out here talking crazy like he's not just as dirty and has the weakest fit in this whole scene. But I mean, to be fair, this dirty ass nigga low-key was rummaging through that trash. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, but that's besides the point though. Everybody has their hobbies. You know what I'm saying? Except for this filthy ass hobby is punishable by death. And I am not over exaggerating, bro. Tell me why when Rudo was caught mid dumpster dive, these niggas instantly up the blick. Like, bro, it is not that deep. My boy Rudo instantly locks in and starts flinging trash juice and garbage around and then proceeds to get loose. Fast forward through some plot and he links up with his little crush and he gets right into his bag. That boy grabbed the drippiest little boo-boo he could find in that dump and repaired that shit. He knew this shot was finna go in. He charges his next move. Nigga. So my boy Rizzy Rudo walks back to the crib talking about, ooh, I can't wait to tell my boy Recto about my new girlfriend. They done slimed Recto out, bro. And since bro was the only one on the scene, the cops pulled up and straight up just started packing him up, bro.
Hey, hold on, gang. I was framed, bro.
Stop resisting. And this is definitely bad because in this world, when you commit a crime, you don't just go to jail. They literally yeet your ass off the side of a cliff. The justice system might be broken, but gravity does the trick every time. No, that's a bar for them. This shit would have hit on the Sphere. So Rudo gets tossed into the pit, a whole wasteland where all the garbage and junk just gets dumped out. And you think it's just some big ass musty landfill, but nah. Of course there's these big ass musty garbage monsters running around wrecking havoc and shit down there too. Luckily my guy gets saved by this dude named Engine from a crew called the Cleaners, basically a squad full of professional trash exterminators. And here's where things get a little crazy. In Gachiakuta, there's a category of people called givers who can literally turn their treasured items into things called vital instruments, weapons with spirit. The more you value that item, the more powerful it becomes. So instead of using divine swords and legendary relics, it's like, yo, this busted ass umbrella I had since middle school, yeah, it does this shit now. And Rudo, this man is different. He loves trash so much that he could literally use multiple objects at once. This power system isn't just creative, it's personal. The weapons feel tied to the character's emotions and how they treat their stuff. It makes every fight feel less like, oh yeah, cool ability, next, and more like, nah, this shit means something. So why does Rudo have all these items? This man ain't your clean-cut chosen one. He's reckless, emotional, hot-headed, and most importantly, dude is literally just a kid who loves trash. So much that seeing something prematurely disposed of would literally bring bro to tears. Not only is he projecting by seeing himself in these items casted away and left in the garbage, but he genuinely cares for these items, sees the worth in these items even though they've been thrown away. That's what makes him stand out. He's not some emotionless prodigy. He's messy, he's loud, he's raw. And that's exactly what makes him feel real and what makes that extraordinary ability make sense. Now let's talk about these crazy ass visuals, bro, because Studio Bones came through with some solid shit. The 2D animation looks clean, the fights have weight, and the CGI trash monsters don't completely make you want to rip your eyes out. Side note, I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key a D1 CGI hater, so like if I'm telling you it's fine, nigga, it's fine. In the character design, straight heat. Everyone's walking out looking like what that one model thought she looked like with them trash bags on. And the way the graffiti influences the scenes and makes the world pop, fire! One of the coldest things about Gachiakuta is the aesthetic. The graffiti isn't just background art, it feels like culture. Like every wall has a story. It's like every mark has a purpose and adds to the vibe of the underground trash world. The pit isn't just your cookie cutter shonen city. It feels grimy, alive, and dripping with style. Now for the factions. On one side you got the cleaners, professional trash hunters trying to make the pit a safer place for the people living down there. And on the other side you got the raiders, a group moving like the League of Villains. And I don't really know what they're up to for real, but man, it's clearly nothing good, bruh. What makes it fire is that neither side just sits around waiting for the plot. Both move with urgency, both keep the story in motion. They feel less like random opponents of the week and more like wild cards that just step foot onto the field. And bro, when the Raiders pull up, nigga, you know some chaos is about to unfold. Now, how the hell did somebody come up with such a random ass plot? Overpowered evolving pieces of garbage. Interesting. Well, we gotta give the flowers to the mangaka Gachiuda. When she was a kid, she had this pen that she loved dearly, like her favorite pen. And one day, it broke. And instead of just grabbing another one like a normal person, she straight up felt like the pen was crying out to her, like it had a soul, and she felt terrible. And then she has another experience where she's watching her grandma throw out perfectly good hangers after dry cleaning, and something just clicked. What if trash really isn't trash? What if the things we throw away actually have spirit, value, and maybe even power, and maybe we haven't even seen or appreciated its true potential? That's literally the seed of Gachiakuta. A sad, broken pen turned into the most unique shonen concept we've seen in years. At the core, Gachiakuta isn't even about fighting trash beasts for real. It's about value. Urana took a broken pen and built a whole story about finding worth in the discarded. Whether that's objects, people, or even yourself. It's a reminder that just because society calls something garbage doesn't mean that it has no meaning. And that's what gives this anime weight. Beneath the fights, the drip, the hype, it's got soul. So yeah, is Gachiakuta just hype, or is it actually about to be one of the next big shonen? Honestly, I think it's low-key cooking up something fierce, I'm not gonna lie. Studio Bones is locked in, the art style is already legendary, and the story's got depth that most series wish they could have. This ain't trash, it is treasure. Get it? Because one man's trash is another. Get out! But I want to know what y'all think. Is Gachiakuta gonna hit the mainstream like JJK or Demon Slayer? Or is it just gonna get tossed to the back of the anime shelf in the next few months like all the other animes do nowadays? Drop your thoughts down below in the comments. And as always, like the video and pull up to the Discord. We have about peak like this, play games, and sometimes we even talk about how you're low-key fucked up for not subscribing and freeloading off my whole entire fucking video.